Happy Monday, everyone. It is Monday morning and I've actually already had a really productive day, which is just such a gorgeous start to the week. I have been to Aldi to do a food shop. I've done some washing. I've put away some washing. I have cooked a gammon joint. Well, it's in the air fryer right now. But I prepared and have put on to cook a gammon joint for Charlie's ham for his sandwiches. I'm about to make 2 dinners for one of my friends who has just had a baby. So I'm gonna just do like the bolognese of a spag bowl and then a chili. But yeah, I've got one of my next t-shirts on, of course. I'm actually currently watching Molly May's Behind It All because I haven't actually watched any of that, and obviously her season 2's coming out, but obviously I want to be clued up on the first season. However, I do watch her on YouTube, so I have obviously watched a lot of like what she was filming like herself when she was filming this as a TV show. I'm pretty up to date in the Molly May world, but I just thought, well, if I want to watch the season, I might as well just watch the first one first. I thought I would do a little rundown of my new phone and like go through anything that I feel like is massively different. As an iPhone user, they don't change a lot like when you switch from phone to phone. Obviously the iOS system has just been updated, so I'm now experiencing the new iOS on the new phone, so that obviously makes it feel like even more of a new phone. But they've obviously got that like liquid whatever it is keypad thing on there now, and it's just a bit more like swishy. Is that the word I would use? Probably not. In terms of actually using the phone, obviously the camera I have used, the camera is definitely better, like the back camera. I've still not posted a YouTube short yet, but I actually am tasking myself to do that today. So hopefully you will see me wearing a grey t-shirt on one of my first YouTube shorts. Something, yeah, that I have noticed is that it summarises my notifications. So like if the girls chat has been going off on WhatsApp, it will like give me a summary of like what people have been talking about. I thought there was something with Siri maybe. Hey Siri. Right, so I just asked Siri whether he responds using AI, and he said no, but I can use ChatGPT for that. So basically you could ask him a question and say, can you ask ChatGPT? But yeah, other than the fact that obviously I really like this button, so the silent button, which used to be that like on off switch, is now a button that you hold to go between silent and loud. Hey Siri lights up the whole screen around the edge now, which I don't know if anyone is particularly interested in that. I don't think I've noticed much more different, to be honest, but you don't, do you really? Like phones are phones, like they're obviously the system upgrades are what makes the phone feel different. The actual phone itself, it's more just actually the camera. I'm on USB-C now, which means that I have chargers that I can share with Charlie, which is very good for me. That's it really. That's all I've got to update about my new iPhone 17. So hopefully I'll post a short today of like, oh, this is the front camera on my iPhone 17. It's pouring hard with rain outside. Just not a very nice day, to be honest with you, so that's not great. I'm really excited to be meeting my friend's little girl later and just to see her and see how she's doing and everything. Swimming tomorrow with mum. I'm working late most this week. So I won't be starting until like sort of 12, 1 o'clock, and then working on until like 7 or 8. So it's just the way that it works. I'm doing like screening in the US at the moment, so obviously time difference, it's better that I can have as much time as possible in the evenings. So I'll see you in the next bit. We're definitely going to try and get to the driving range this week. I also need to do my nails, and I'm going to do my Halloween nails, so I thought maybe I would do my nails with you guys. Is that something that people would care about? But yeah, buckle up, get a cup of tea and enjoy. Farewell. Good morning everyone, and it is the morning because I'm still in my PJs. So I'm just about to do my nails. I'm going to do Halloween nails because it's the 22nd of October. I thought I would just show you guys me doing my nails. I've got my little setup down here, so I've got the light, and then I just use my sister's stuff, to be honest. So shout out Mel, thank you. And my pig is next to me helping me do my nails, aren't you? You good girl. So we just use the Beatles base and top coat, and then I always use the OPI bubble bath for my French, or I either have pink or French, and I don't really sway away from that. I've already filed down my nails, but just file off the top of the gel, so there's still like a layer of gel on there, and just so it's got like a rough top, and then I just do it over the top. Which is definitely probably not what you're supposed to do, but I've been doing it for a long time now, so, and everything's fine, so it is what it is. But this is the inspiration. I'm gonna do, yeah, like cute little ghosts over the top, which I thought looked not too difficult, but also looks very cute. Her name is by Ches Nails on Instagram, who I have the inspiration from. So yeah, I'll probably speed through the first few applications. I'm watching Molly May behind it all, and it's just got to the bit when she's launched Maybe, but then there was that whole big like thing about the bobbles on the blazer and all that stuff. So I'm about to see all of that unfold. I'll skip through, show you what it's like maybe after one coat, 2 coats of the bubble bath. Actually, Molly May was my inspiration for this. She says she uses bubble bath. I'll show you maybe in between bits, and then we'll give the ghosts a go, so wish me luck. This is one layer of the pink of the bubble bath. So obviously where I've got stuff underneath, you can my pig is really helping. You can obviously see it through, but one layer on a normal nail just looks like a really clear like jelly pink, so it's quite cute. But I do always do 2, so yeah, I'm gonna go and do the second and come back. Coat number 2. They do look cute. It's such a nice colour. There's no one there. Yeah, it is such a nice colour. And yeah, these are my natural nails as well, so we love that. So now it's time to give the ghosts a go. So just to recap, this is what we're aiming for. So yeah, you just sort of plonk it on and swirl it upwards. I'm just going to give one a go and we'll see how we get on. I think we could probably work with that, couldn't we? Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I'll do all the white bits and then I'll do the black bits, the little eyes separately. I'll just cure for 60 seconds, by the way. That was so easy. I literally have done all the white bits and I just plonked on the splodge and then just went up to the tip. And like that was easier than doing French, no doubt, because the French, obviously I use a brush, whereas this I was just using the actual like knob of the knob. It's probably not a knob, is it? The brush of the actual thing, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was easy. I'm 2 seconds away from showing you. So this is what we're working with so far for the white bits, and now I just need to put the cute little eyes on them, which I'm really excited about. So I'll come back when they're done. And for the eyes, influencer, I'm using a little nail brush that's just got a bobble on the end. Are they not so cute? This one I feel like eyes, no, this one, I feel like his eyes are a bit big, but that's fine. So I'm gonna just cure those, and then feed Penny, make a cup of tea, come back and do another one. That is me done. So these are my Halloween nails. Look how cute they are. So this is, yeah, this is the other hand. This is the one that's usually a bit harder, but honestly this nail art was like easier than a French, so it was actually fine. So yeah, this is me now. I am off to work, well, upstairs in the office to work. So I will see you in the next bit. I think me and Charlie are going to go to the range this evening, so I'm going to hit a few bars, man. Farewell, people. See you in the next bit. It's filming now. Late night sesh.
Hey,
I've brought my caddy with me.
Welcome to our range.
Yeah, this is our range, Kingsnorth Golf Club. Is that open? Yeah. Whoa. Spooky. It's raining. You're the spooky one. Right. Let's go. Down the middle.
Oh, that's how you start. Lovely.
No, right, but not that bad.
Good shot.
I hadn't even started recording and he just burped. And I've still got shit in my boot. Sophie's gonna laugh when you see this. It's more house viewings day today, so we've just seen one. Oh wow, I bet that's so old and dilapidated. Why do they let gorgeous houses get old and sad? Let me have it. We've just seen one house that was actually really lovely, and it would have been a beautiful family home and gorgeous big garden. Just a lovely house. Move in, wouldn't really have to do anything to it. I would want new flooring in the hallway though. I don't know if it's like, is it called parquet flooring? Yeah, I hate parquet flooring.
Old school.
It's old school, but it's like 70s old school. I prefer to the 1900s. No, I like the 20s, 30s, or even older. 1800s is actually my sweet spot. But it didn't have any parking, and it would be just like parking on the street, but not even outside the house. So that would not be good, given that you have tools and things like that. And it's good to have a secure space for the van. If anything, we'd prefer like a carport or a garage rather than not having a driveway. We're on our way to see two more.
One's a 2-bed, one's a 3-bed.
Yeah, one's
very similar to what we've got now, but needs work.
Yes, it is actually, isn't it? Yeah, one is literally the exact same layout of the house we have now. So that's a bit silly. Just in obviously like a different area, which is what we're looking for anyway, really. I mean, our house now is more than big enough, and our garden's big. Like, we've got a lot of space, we've got a big driveway, but it's just location that we are not so keen on anymore, and just want to be a little bit more out in the sticks. We had a really successful, I say really successful, it was basically only one option, but we have an option that will get us as much as we need for this house that we love. So all we need now is an offer on our house to be able to put an offer on the dream house. I was going to say Barbie's dream home, but it's actually Ken's dream home.
Okay.
I feel like you're like, I do love it, I do absolutely love it, and I can certainly see the potential, but I feel like you're like head over heels.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for this house. Just a lot of potential, a lot of space. That's another thing.
Yeah.
For what the price is, it's just really, really nice.
Yeah.
Really homely. Everything outside we can make a lot better.
Yeah, I think we can make quite a lot of money on it.
Most people have probably been put off because it's only one space at the moment, but the carport will easily, if you go all the way back, that would be a three-car drive.
I hope so, yeah, that's what we need. It's on a main road, and it is literally on the main road. You turn it off and it's not for everyone. So like it probably is a harder sell in that sense. Like, it's obviously it's not everyone wants to be on a main road. People like being in little closes and stuff like that. But I think if we did what we would want to do in terms of like creating the driveway completely separate, carport, fence like off like our garden, and then the back door and stuff like that, like you could make it so that when you're in the house and you're in the garden, you've almost got no idea that you're on the main road. The frontage is obviously on the main road and stuff, but like
you can't hear it.
You can't hear it. Secondary glaze is expensive though. I looked it up. It's like £300 to £500 per window. So we'd be looking at like maybe £2.5 grand.
Need it first, because when we're inside, I didn't really notice.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Everyone does. It's on the corner, so everyone slows down.
Yeah. In terms of like, we're obviously seeing other houses to keep our options open because we don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. But definitely all our eggs are in one basket. But obviously we don't know if we can have that basket yet. So we are still, because even though we are in a position to potentially make an offer towards like, I mean, maybe even towards the end of next week, if the council, because the council, I've already said this, so we obviously are either going to go on the market or the council are going to come and have a look at our house and see if they want to put an offer in, because the council are buying back ex-council houses, which is exactly what ours is, and they're interested. So they have got someone coming to value and survey it next week. We could potentially be in a position to offer on this house at the end of next week, but someone could be viewing it right now who's in a position to put an offer in and get accepted. So we will update once we've viewed these houses on our opinions. But yeah, our fingers are really crossed for the other house. But I'll keep you updated. Tricky. The first house we saw was lovely, and you could move in, wouldn't have to do anything to it. It is like a really cute little home. It was only 2 bed. So the only thing with that is that we would probably be moving again in the next, I don't know, 5 years, something like that. You could have 2 kids there until the age of probably like 2, or like the second one being 2 or 3. Then we'd want an extra room. And then if we just want any more kids,
Yeah.
depends how many I'm allowed. Or we can afford, should I say, because I'm sure you'd be up for many as well, but it depends how much money we got, doesn't it? But yeah, so that the update is that there is no nothing compares to our dream house. My earrings upside down, they are. Yeah, nothing compares to the other house. So I will see you again at some point soon, my friends. Farewell. You strapped in? That's good, isn't it? My pot-bellied pig. We just had a nice walkies. Look at that for a nice belly. Good girl. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. I'm whispering a little bit because MJ's just got home from a JFK. I'm going to be super respectful and keep my voice down, so maybe we'll call this part ASMR. I thought I would do a little bit of my like everyday face. What I would do if I've got meetings at work. If I've not got meetings, then I just wear moisturiser, but if I've got meetings, I like to make myself look a little bit more alive. I've just had an everything shower, which is a perfect Sunday morning routine. We love that. I'm just gonna go for it. So I always start off with my CeraVe facial moisturising lotion, but this is the SPF 51. I don't need to say anything more about that. One thing that I would usually have put on before that, I was using the Paula's Choice BHA toner for a long time. I really liked it, and then I've run out and it's so expensive. So I think I'm going to try the Superdrug version, but then I'll just use Ballistics to moisture up my lips all the way around. So then I'll do my brows. I actually tinted my eyebrows and eyelashes this morning. Don't know if you can tell. My eyelashes, I just do like, this was pretty much a mixture of black and brown. And then my brows were brown. So for eyebrows, I actually just use this eyebrow pencil it's actually from Gucci, which is random. And it's got a spoolie on the other end. I really like it. It was literally massive as well. It was probably about that big. Yeah, I got it a really long time ago, probably like 6 months ago, I don't know, something like that. The last time I did a bit of like a bigger makeup order, I think I did like a John Lewis order. So I highly recommend the Gucci eyebrow pencil. Who'd have thought it? I've never tried anything else Gucci in my life. Oh, that's a lie. I feel like I had a foundation when I was younger. But yeah, so I've tinted them, so I won't really need to do much, but I just sort of shade it over and then just use the spoolie on the end to just like put it all through. So once I've put the pencil through them, I then go in with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. And pro tip, just get a mini, because I'm all about minis in makeup, because if you're like me and don't often wear it, in terms of like, you just don't often wear a full face, I feel like minis are such a great way of like being able to get good makeup without spending, because I think this is only like maybe £12 or something, this little one. Obviously if you're using it every day, then yeah, probably would make a difference and you may as well just get the big one. Then I would usually go in with my Charlotte Tilbury, and I actually put this on basically twice. So I will just put it on the tops of my cheeks, my forehead and my chin. And this is a mini one. I do also have a big one in the shade 2.5, but this is in the shade 2 because I'm pale at the moment, as you can see. I've also got the mini of the 3 for when I'm like actually tanned. Well, yeah, like summer I obviously do get a bit of colour. And then I'm just using these, most of my makeup brushes are e.l.f. This I believe is just the foundation buffing brush or something, but I can't remember. And also haven't washed my brushes in a long time, so probably like all of you watching this, so I'm sure there's no judgment, is there? Or is there? So just the tops of my cheeks make me look a little bit more alive, and then this is pretty much what I would use like under my eye. I'm not a big like concealer under my eye kind of person. I find that it just creases, and I've never really found one that I feel like I like, to be honest, so I just don't wear it. And yeah, I feel like Flawless Filter gives you enough of like a oh, did I even say that was Flawless Filter? Obviously, I'm assuming you would have guessed. Yeah, I feel like it gives enough coverage that it like makes you look a little bit more alive, but it's not so much that it's like gonna like get cakey or crease or anything like that. So yeah, so I just put that on, and it does just give you such a nice glow. So then I'll go in with cream bronzer. I use the Chanel Les Beige, is that what it's called? Yeah. In the shade 390, Soleil Tan Bronze. And then I go in with the e.l.f. double-ended brush. This is a face brush. Double-ended face brush. I think this is like foundation and this is something else. But yeah, so I just swirl it around. And then that gets this on my forehead. Just mostly like the top of my forehead, really. And then on my cheeks, and up through temples, and yeah, onto my cheeks. And then I go sort of behind my ear and down here. I'm gonna take this off. And then also on my nose, I just put some. Penny's woken up. Penny, come here. Come here, stinky girl. She's been behind me in bed the whole time. Hello, Bambi. And if you saw the mound in the bed at any point, then that was Benny. Then I tend to find that I've like more like discoloration and stuff and like around my chin. So this is just the Revolution matte foundation, and I literally just dot it in and around the bottom part of my face. Then use the bottom end. She also makes biscuits like a cat does. Then I just use the foundation brush on the bottom part here, and then just buff that in up to the ear, and then sort of use that to create a little bit more of a bronzer line. One thing about my face is my smile lines, and they go, now I'm older, they're going all the way down. I'm convinced they're just going to wrap round. I would avoid getting product in that area at all. And then I also just, when I've got a little bit of coverage on this part, I just do a tiny bit under my nose. Again, being careful not to get it in the smile lines, but just because I always find out I get a bit of redness under here. And then I go in with blusher. So I've been using this Beauty Hub Lip and Cheek Balm for a while in the shade Jammy, and yeah, it's like a putty consistency. And then this is the liquid blush brush from e.l.f. Just tap it on. Good morning, Stinky. Good morning, Bambi. So yeah, that's just like the little flush of colour, and I feel like it just brings me like back to life a little bit. And then yeah, I just tend to, I don't know, pop it sort of everywhere really. Chin, nose, forehead, blusher area. I'll then just put one more dab of Charlotte Tilbury just over the top. I'm literally talking like specks, like just like that. Just to dab over like that. And then final step, I just go my fingers and just make sure I've not got any of that Flawless filter sort of creased around my eye. And then I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury powder, just get a name, airbrush powder, and then some sort of smaller brush like that, so like one that's a little bit more precise, and then just dab it under basically that kind of area here, just like where my pores are really. So lips, what will I use today? This is a Doll Beauty lip liner. Basically got about 15 lip liners of the similar kind of colour, so like a pinky nudie light brown kind of shade. That's that really. I've also been using these balms recently. They come in a pack of 3 from Beauty Bay. There's like a pink one this colour and a red one. I've actually lost the red one, which is a shame because it's really nice. But yeah, it's just like a coloured balm. I really like it because you can just like you can top up, but it doesn't like, you know when you top up lipstick and it gets a little bit crusty and then I feel like you just want to take it all off and start again. So there we have it. There is my like basic everyday, should we call it, face. I am actually about to also do something very exciting with you, and that's eat some Greggs. Peace out everyone. I will see you in the next bit when I'm scoffing my face full of pastry. What a dream. Well, hello everyone. I'm here with my pig who can already smell the delicious delights that Mr. Greg has brought me. I've also got a hot chocolate. It's a caramel hot chocolate, so I'm assuming it's just hot chocolate with caramel pump, but it smells good. Oh my god, that's so sweet. That's good. What did I get from Greggs? Wow, got 3 things. The sweet treat is, it's a bit squished and stuck. A pan of chocolate, very squished. Then I got a vegan sausage roll, and the bake I got is a delicious cheese and onion bake. We'll start with the sausage roll because it's iconic. I like to do iconic shit. But yeah, this is the vegan sausage roll. Penny is literally going to be all up in my business. Sorry, Penny. Yum. You know what? This is good. Like the vegan sausage roll is good. It's a really good alternative. And I was going to say the pastry is flaky. The pastry is flaky. The actual sausage bit in the middle is tasty. And yeah, it's good. Probably would just get a normal one next time because that's really sweet. Now the cheese and onion bake, which is just a gorgeous piece of work, isn't it? Unfortunately, you can't have any of this because it's got onion. And onion is not good for pigs. Good. Been listening to Sky Newman a lot this weekend. Her new, I don't know if it's an EP, an album, or what. But she released new music. And it's what we obviously all would have seen in her show, which is in my previous vlog, which I will tag here, so you can see like the snippets. Actually, if anyone doesn't know who I'm talking about, you can go and see what she's like, and she's really good. I would definitely recommend getting into her. She's good to sing in the car. I'm sure everyone knows Hairdresser anyway, and Family Matters, but yeah, she's come out with a few more. And yeah, I just love her. I'm actually already getting full, which is annoying because I've still got a pan of chocolate to go. But maybe I'll just have a few bites and then save it. But this is brunch now, so it's okay if it's a bit bigger, even though if it is all veg. Cheers. Oh my god, that is literally crazy. I mean, it's very flat, isn't it? Too squishy. Do you know what I mean? You can hear. Well, I'm sure I'll still like it later with a cup of tea. But that's that, finishing on scoffing once again. Delicious. I am actually meeting my other friend's new baby today, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to do some cooking for them too. And then we'll come home, probably watch Stranger Things, because we've been watching Stranger Things again. Did you hear that? That's her getting cross about the GREGGS. She's literally sat with her nose to the bag. It's gone, darling. It's all gone. It's not for you anyway. So yes, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I always forget to tell you guys to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. That would help me out a million times. And farewell. Love you. See you in the next one. Bye.